Hello, guys, and welcome back to Fox to Fox Reports, and welcome to the pre-match review for our next match against Everton that will be tomorrow at Goodison Park at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my time. So, a very late match, probably an evening match for you guys over in the UK, but early afternoon for us. So yes, it's going to be a match where we're going to have to win. Like I said in the banner, nothing less than 3 points. So what can we expect now following our defeat over the weekend against Manchester City? Well, the first thing I can tell you is let's forget about it, because it was just a complete surprise. Not for some, but I will be saying for myself, that it was a complete surprise that formation with having five in the back, not really pressing, waiting for Man City to come about, even though, yes, we may have played better defensively. I think just going on how we've been playing recently before the Man City match, we have just been playing much more creatively attacking better, that 1-2s with Harvey Barnes, KDH, Harvey Barnes in particularly scoring goals, Madison coming back, just being the very, very distinct player he is in the midfield. I didn't think going back to the King Power Stadium and just staying back, not really doing anything against Man City was the best option. I did say, yes, some people thought otherwise, as in we had a great formation against Man City. But yeah, it's just one of those things that kind of caught me off guard, especially with some players not being present on the pitch, like Samore, where I'm just, kind of just questioning what happened. Was he sick? Was this a tactical change by Brendan Rodgers for why he, isn't playing or didn't play that match? But hopefully he plays in this match against Everton, because I did see him in the training video that Leicester City had on their channel that they posted. So hopefully he is part of our formation and our lineup coming forth tomorrow. But going now into the current table, where we stand right now. So we are currently in 18th place, back in the relegation zone. You can thank Liverpool for that, because Liverpool clearly cannot win matches, especially against Nottingham Forest, against Leeds at home. Like, what's going on, Liverpool? They had 2 chances. We depended on them the past 2 weekends. They lost. And now we're back in 18th place. But rest assured, it's just a point difference from safety. A lot can change coming about these next 2 matches before the break of the World Cup. So ideally, we need to beat Everton. Then after that, we need to beat West Ham next weekend, going into, I believe, 17 points. Luckily for us, Everton and West Ham are not that far apart, somewhat similarly in the same area of the table, but that's also a kind of disadvantage, because if West Ham beat us both, they will go even higher, just expanding that gap between relegation and safety. So yes, it's going to be quite a very, very scary outcome, but I am confident based on how we've been playing. Hopefully, like I said, we forget everything that has happened over the weekend and we just remember what we did over at the Molyneux Stadium, the formation, how it all played out, worked out perfectly, and coming forth into Goodison Park and playing just like that, attacking, pressing, and just comparing, the attacking side of Everton compared to us, we kind of have that similarly, higher disadvantage, just to a certain point. And that is going to goals per game, much higher than Everton. Goal conversion rates, much higher. Shots on target, much higher. And just knowing that the players that we have, Madison, Barnes, Tielemans, Daka, Vardy, Kalichi and Nacho, all these players on paper and just how we've been playing so far recently during the season compared to Everton. Much better. Much better. So without a doubt, I have no doubts that we will perform, much better than they will. And defensively, also, we have just improved. Now, the stats defensively won't go into our favor because we all know how defensively we were at the start of the season. So that's just, beginning to change just slightly. But we know how much we've improved on set pieces against Man City. I won't, recall the free kick by Kevin De Bruyne because it was a great free kick, and we cannot put Danny Ward at fault because there's nothing you can do about that shot. Top left corner, literally the top left corner. You can't say anything about that to Danny Ward, but yes, we've improved defensively. So not feeling anything, not really, too worried that we're going to just have less possession because speaking on the stats, we have more possession than Everton when it comes to being, in our own side. In the opposition side, we can control the ball. Our pass just accuracy per game much higher than Everton. But yes, we have just, I don't know how many, what is it, a week and a half till the end of to the start of this break for the World Cup. So yeah, we have this game. We have West Ham. Then we have, I believe, in between on Tuesday, we play Stockport, is it? Let me just take a look. Just hold on, guys. Let me just see. Oh, Newport County. Yeah, so we played Stockport County in the second round of the Carabao Cup. Then on Tuesday, so about 3 days after tomorrow, we'll play Newport County back at home at the KP Stadium. Just looking over here, Everton, Newport, and then West Ham. So, guys, also, what are your predictions coming forth now, to this, to our next match against Everton? Do we have a chance? Can we beat Everton? If so, by how many goals? Leave your comments, everything in the comment section below. So, now going over to our starting 11, what I want to see, what hopefully we're all expect to see, that is a 4-1-4-1 over at the Goodison Park with, of course, Daka up top, Harvey Barnes, KDH, Tielemans, Madison, and Samore hopefully comes back because we need him. He has just improved drastically. He has the pace. He has vision at times. He is getting there. So without a doubt, put him in that starting 11. And of course, no one touches that back line of pure quality. Amartey, we can say otherwise, but as of right now, this is the best back line we have. And also going into injuries, from what we're hearing based on the press conference for the pre-match versus Everton, Brendan Rodgers did say that Johnny Evans is still in that recovery process. Of course, he is not where he was at the initial start of his recovery, getting there. But of course, we do not want to put him, in that type of situation where we have to play him right away against a team like Everton. And who knows what can happen? Perhaps he'll get injured, but we do not want to risk that. So he's taking his time. And so far, Amartey has been, at certain times playing to that level we want him to see, we want him to be in. So, so far, so good. But also going into other matches that we'll be having in this Premier League fixture, going into now, let's see. So Nottingham Forest, Brentford have to beat Nottingham. Great victory against Chelsea. So, yep, Brentford needs to beat Nottingham Forest or draw. Brighton needs to beat Wolves or draw. Doesn't really matter. We want to draw here. Don't want either team to win. So I hope this is a draw. Of course, we need a win. Big match there, but doesn't really affect us. Man United need to win. Newcastle need to win. I'd say a win for Palace or a draw. Doesn't really matter for this match. So those are the fixtures for this weekend's Premier League. And yeah, I'm just coming now based on how we've been playing. Not going to really recall on what happened on was it Sunday? No, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday against Man City. Just other than, we have talent, we have quality, we don't have any reason why we shouldn't be, playing terribly. We won at the Molineux Stadium. We already have an away victory, 4-0. Can the outcome be the same? Maybe, maybe not. But also going into the history of playing over at Goodison Park, we haven't won a league match there since 2019, literally the first day of that new year. What does that tell you? I don't know, but we haven't won at the Molineux Stadium since, I think it was 2012, 11, somewhere around, no, I think 2008 or something. I completely forgot. But even though now we've broken that record, so why can't we break this record over at the Goodison Park? Yeah, so that's pretty much all I have for this pre-match review against Everton. My predictions coming forth now against this match against Everton, I'd say is going to be a 2-0. A 2-0 victory for us. Goals scored by, I want to say, Maddison and Harvey Barnes. Last time out, last season over at the Goodison Park, we were much better. Everton were just declining in performance, and just somehow they drew against us. Why? Because we just were satisfied with that 1-goal lead. We had an early goal scored by Harvey Barnes, but coming forth now, what we have to do is we have to score and score more goals. We cannot be satisfied by 1 goal. So hopefully coming forward tomorrow, we go ahead strong. The chemistry, the 1-2, Harvey Barnes, 1-2 KDH, James Justin, who has to start playing better because now Chilwell perhaps is injured, perhaps out of the World Cup. So a huge opportunity for our left back to come about and just show Southgate that he deserves to go into the World Cup for this coming month. Yeah, well, that's all I have for this pre-match review. I'll see you guys next time for the post-match review, which hopefully, as I always say, will be about us winning. All right, guys, take care.